Who's that? Dwayne King 1023. Hello. Okay. I think the coffee's done. Is it seeped enough? I don't know. I don't know, man. Coffee. It tastes like coffee. Okay, you want to go outside? Say hello. 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 Come on, you gotta say it. Do you want to go outside, mister? You gotta say it. You gotta say hello. You're so cute. Hello. You're cute. Hello. Hello. Jaxie boy. Say hello. You're adorable. What an adorable kitty. Oh. Hello, mister. Well, hello there. Oh, you changed your name up, huh? Changed your name and your profile picture? Good morning. Good morning. So what do you want to be known by now? What's your name now? Yeah, I know you didn't change your profile pic, but it's the same from yesterday. In English, it means soft shadows. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool name. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. Cheers to the new name. Oh, don't run away from it. Don't run away from the catnip. Come on, kitty. Don't you want to get high? Yeah, it's a cat day. It's a cat day today. Man, I gotta mow the yard today. And there's the pretty princess. Hi, LJ. You're gonna go steady, have a good time studying. Get that learn on. I'm just sitting here enjoying my coffee and smoking a cig. Enjoy. Get your learn on. Oh, jeez. Why must you always booty bump me? Huh? Why? Why? Oh, shit. Got ash in my coffee. Mmm. Mmm. Alright. It's better than getting it in your eye. I'd rather drink it than get it in my eye. Oh, dog. Humpuppers. I go, girl. Did you sleep well? Mama didn't. Mama didn't sleep well. I slept okay. You're being a good girl. Good stretch, LJ. Good stretch, puppers. Yeah. Hi. Are you cold? Do you want to go in? Want to go inside? Hmm? Do you want to go inside, puppers? Go inside? No? Okay. I guess you could chill out here. Oh, good dog. What a good dog. Whoop. 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 What pretty? What pretty pup? What you pretty girl? Are you a good puppers? Are you a good dogs? I think you're pretty cool. Oh, careful. Her hips are getting kind of bad. Poor dog. I know, it hurts getting older. I know. Oh. You got a scratch over there? You got an itch? You got an itch you need scratching? Oh, good girl. Oh, geez. Oh, shit. He just fucking ate that. Ew. He just ate a mosquito eater. That poor thing. Eh. Ate it and then ran. That's funny. It's like, oh man, that was really crunchy. It was delicious. Yeah. What a girl. It's getting better. Your skin is getting better. What? I got floaties in my coffee. I had a floater in there. Do you see it? Is that coffee or is that a bug? It's coffee. If it's a bug, oh well. Extra protein didn't kill you. Bug protein won't kill you. What, you want some coffee, LJ? You want some coffee? You want some? I don't think coffee's good for dogs. Probably give you the shits. Especially with how I make it. It's pretty dark. I make a pretty dark cup of coffee. Even with milk. Yeah. What? What you want? Go get it. Go get it. You want your toy? Hmm? She's like, bitch, you know what I want. I want to go for a W. is already asleep by the door. So what are we doing today? Let's see. What is this thing? Oh yeah, we could play games. I forgot that they do that on the mobile version. Emoji puzzle. What is this? What is this? Guess their answer. I'm not good at guessing. Why not? Let's just play one of these. Let's see what this stupid thing is. We'll play the dumb puzzle one. Oh my. What is it? Oh, okay. Okay. I kind of get it. All right, we want. Oh. You're gonna be sick. You're gonna. Wow. Be oh. Wow. Did they just call me a baby? I'm only a 30% baby. Oh. Wow. Oh. This is kind of lame. Wow. Oh. What is this shit? Oh, it's the levels. Okay. Wow. Oh. Oh, this is kind of a boring one. Wow. Oh. I can see why only 10 million people played this because it's kind of boring. Wow. Oh. Float, Georgie. Oh, I love the. We're gonna keep the poop emoji as the last one. Woo! Poop emoji with toilet paper. Wow. Hey, that was my old job. Oh. Wow. Being an astronaut. That'd be kind of fun. Oh. That'd be more than kind of fun. Woo! There's 140 points that you have to get in this fucking thing. Kind of ridiculous, don't you think? Oh. Wow! Ooh. Don't call me a newbie. Woo! Woo! Wow! Oh. I was gonna do the feet to the nerd, because you know. Oops. I fucked up. First time I fucked up. Oh. Oh, I fucked up real bad. Oh, well, I'm not gonna play this anymore. It's kind of gay. Are you chittering? Are you cold? Do you want to go inside? Do you want to go inside? I'll get you a snack. I need a new cup of coffee anyway. I'm a pretty girl. Good girl. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. Let's go. Let's go. Eh, eh. It's so hard to walk by. My God. Okay. Oh, you want your snack now. Okay. I promised her a snack. I gotta go give it to her. BRB. Okay. That's what you get. That's all I got. Hopefully you could hear LJ munching on her treats. You get it? You get your snacks? Girl. What a good pup. She got her snacks. That's what's up. Caliente. Vitamins? Let's give you your vitamins. You want your vitamins? You want some vitamins? Here's your vitamins. Hello, does your coffee taste good? It does, butts. Welcome back. It's been a while. Hi. It sure does. It tastes just like coffee. How'd your vitamins taste, LJ? Your old lady vitamins, are they good? Yeah. Is that so? You sound like you ate some peanut butter. Yeah, I mostly sleep when you're streaming. Ah, well, that makes sense. So it's nighttime when it's morning time where I am. Hi, pretty girl. Are you being cool? Are you a cute dog? Yeah. Oh no. What a dog. Oh. I'm not gonna lie. My back hurts. I did stuff yesterday, but not enough for it to hurt my back, but my back still hurts. Cheers. Have a good one, Butts. It's good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Have a great Tuesday. all those cool plants my girlfriend has. She got a lot of cool plants, not gonna lie. Do you need more food? You running out? We'll get you some more food. Looks like you're almost out. At the bottom of the barrel. That's good ASMR. I bet. I didn't know that you were jacked. Who else is going to join me at 7 in the morning for coffee? Is that good ASMR too? I hope so. All right, cool. At least I know my sound effect skills are pretty good. Oh, what a boring stream. What a boring morning. Just kidding. Good morning. Oh man, he's fucking tweaking over there. I think he was trying to jump up on the tree, trying to climb the tree. Little crazy ass. Good to see that you came back. Spider cat mode activated for real. He was trying to climb that tree like it was nothing. It's a toilet. What's up? I don't know if you know that was my Italian accent. I even did the hand gesture. If you have Italian family, you know what's up. Hey, forget about it. Yeah. My family does that a lot. Very authentic. They should do like an Italian version of Spider-Man where he does this and noodles come out. That'd be kind of fun. Couple of mozzarella, capisce? I really think they should do the Italian Spider-Man. Here's a with the noodle. And then you spray them. You would like that power very much, right? That would be kind of an interesting power. Ew. Did you really just put your hand in that dirty Oh, and you flung it on me. You're a dick. Uh, he put his paw in that dirty ass water that catches our runoff from our hose, and then he flung it on me. What an asshole. What an asshole cat. He's such a dick. If he senses nearby cheese sticks, it's a show. I think anything pasta related, he senses. Where it's like, oh, there's a tomato and some basil. Oh, all we need is some fresh garlic and some noodles. Yeah, Hindsight's cooking nearby and shows up to save it. Oh, no. Yeah, he gets all like pissed off. That'd be kind of funny. Like if someone's about to ruin an Italian dish, he shows up. And Olive Garden hates to see him coming. That's funny. Or catches drop desserts. Everybody gets one. That'd be really dope. He'll squirt out his noodles, save your cannoli. He'll fling it to himself. And Jack's heard the ice. You better let him in. He heard your ice, Gabby. Too late. Too late. He was interested. Yeah, the Italian Spider-Man fucking rules, bro. What other funny things could we do with him? I think he should have like an old school musket, and he loads it with meatballs. You know, pour the powder, push in the meatball, then, shove it in. Thank you. We got him. Spider-Man Nicole. That'd be funny. That'd be kind of funny. If I were to do something like that, we would have to like quote or do all the scenes from all the old school Italian movies, like Godfather, Casino. And then we should like definitely do all the food scenes, because in those movies there's a lot of food scenes. But then we'll just ruin it. And then randomly Poop Man shows up. Poop Man versus Spider-Man Coley? Oh, dude, I think that might be a pretty good showdown. Did we just create another character for Poop Man? Upside down kiss scene, but he wipes sauce off their cheeks. You got a little bit. Okay. That's actually kind of a funny character. It's always like the silly, dumb stuff that I like. Like this character would be funny. Ugh. We got like 8 minutes, 7 minutes. I started kind of early today because I woke up too early. But I wanted my coffee. Epic conversation spoofs that should be. Ooh. Like its own little thing where each chat that comes up with a good idea, I'll highlight it. And then eventually I'll make it. Epic conversation spoofs with characters and stuff. Mm. Dang it. The coffee goes as fast as it comes. Oh, seems like the girlfriend's got to get going. I got to go say bye. Give me a second. Oh, bring my coffee in. Okay, I'm back, kind of. I'm back. I hope you have a good day at work, Gabby. I can't wait to see you. Can't wait till you're home. Oh, you son of a bitch. You just want to play in the water? Is that it? That water's so gross, though. No. Good boy. Chat, remember? Cool Dude Pizza 3287 suggested a character idea involving Sinister Food Man and Italian Spider Man sent to a live Italian street food vendor realm? I do. And they were all out of ricotta cheese. They were all out of ricotta. And they had to make cannolis for the army of Dumbledicks. I don't know. That was terrible. Don't let me free ball. I hope Gabby isn't listening to this on her car. I'd feel so bad for her. Like, why would you ever listen to the stream? Holy cannoli. What's up, Izard? No, we have multiple episodes. We can make it work. We could. We need to think of more like characters for that, I guess. Ice Cream Man would be a terrible idea, unless he like lives in the Arctic or something. He's always melty and so sticky. Leave the gun, get the cannoli. Obscure, unrelated topic, man, will save us. And then he shows up and he goes, huh? And then walks off. Oh, he's so obscure. It's like, did you know you're not supposed to throw away your batteries? And then he flies off. I'm like, oh. Well, what good does that do us? At least we won't start landfill fires. He just scoffs and shrugs off bad ideas, but flies away. Yeah. Sweet hose setup you got there. Thank you. It's a new, because before, this is like stupid adult stuff, but before we had like a little backflow preventer, and it increased also the PSI to the hose, but it leaked like a son of a bitch. So this whole dark area right here was just always, there was always water every time we would water our plants. So I finally got rid of it, and it barely leaks now. So I'm kind of happy. It's like at least the concrete's not going to get any worse than what it currently is. I don't think. Hose stream is so peak. I guess it depends on the type of hose. I've got hose. I've got rolls of hose. Look at my hosey roll. Hose. Hose. Just kidding. I'm sorry. I need more caffeine. Most setups don't make it. A freeze, a weak point is always there. Yep. There's always a weak point. And like even this little hose I bought says it's leak proof. It fucking leaks. I kind of want to like talk shit in the comments on Amazon. I'll be that guy. I'll write like a 8-paragraph thing about how the hose leaks. Make it all funny. Like, I specifically bought this because you said it doesn't leak, but it does. Just repeat myself in different ways. But if you guys are ever on Amazon and you want to read funny comments, there's this one comment on, was it the Haribo gummy bears, the sugar-free ones? Holy fuck, dude. There's this hilarious comment about this dude getting explosive diarrhea from it. This guy just like fucking went to town on the comment section. It was hilarious. Excuse me. You should have contacted Phil Swift with the fantastic product made by Flex Seal. I always have to say Flex Seal with the lisp because that guy that does the marketing for it, he's got a little lisp. With Flex Seal, you could fucking flex and seal. You could flex on seals. Don't flex to seals, but you could flex on them. That's a terrible joke. recently went postal on a YouTuber who raised an aquarium of mice and let some loose in their house. Oh my God. Why would they do that? Shows a clip of them eating cereal and running around on the table. Oh my God, no. Like, even if they're cute mice that you've bred yourself, it's still a big hazard. Dude is proud to like have made a perfect environment for mice. Oh my God. It's so stupid. Oh, the birds are going off? Yeah, they are. But man, what it's a house mouse. Yeah, here's an idea: a subway or a field. A house? Yeah. They could pretty much survive anywhere we do. Yeah, for real. Name an environment not suitable for mice. In a volcano. I mean, pretty much anything doesn't really last long in a volcano. I'm sure it wouldn't do well under the ocean. But yeah, how dumb. Some people are like that, though. They just don't fucking get it. But hey, you know, who might have burst that guy's bubble? If he wants a mouse infested house, by all means, I guess. In 10 years, that house will probably be condemned because there's like thousands of those fuckers in the walls, in the attic, anywhere. Anyway, I'm still not over it. Even after 4 paragraphs, it wraps in stick burns. Oh my God. I'll have to find this person and read your comment. So, you venture around the tubage. Who are some of your favorite tubers? Just curious. Let me see if I can find the title. Oh, sweet. Take a screenshot of it. And then, if you can, like, take a screenshot and send it to my community. That'd be hilarious. But we don't want to put that person on blast, though. Because the last thing we want is to be known as a bully channel, you know? We could bully people just as long as it's not too mean. No, we can't bully people. You didn't hear that, YouTube. We can't bully. We're not bullying people here. I was just kidding, YouTube. Don't censor me. Please. I still haven't made my first paycheck. Mr. Sausage is a decent channel. What does that dude do? What is Mr. Sausage? What kind of content? Worcester Terrariums, The Journey if Raising a Mouse Family. The Journey of Raising a Mouse Family in 80 Days. All right, I'll have to try and remember that. I'll write it down once I get inside. Bro, like, isn't that cool? Like, my house is, like, perfect for mice. Who would have thought? Like, house mouse? Mr. Sausage makes sausages with old ingredients. Oh. That's pretty badass because I enjoy a good sausage. Gabby and I, we go to this one place that does old school sausages, and oh my God, Some of the stuff they have is so fucking good. Some of their sausages are just so mouth-watering. Mr. Sausage versus the Italian Spider. Who would win? They're all custom sausages. Hell yeah. Yeah, the place we go to does a lot of custom stuff. I think the coolest one, or the most interesting, was a cheeseburger. I think they made a cheeseburger one. Then we had like chicken and fennel, the Italian, obviously. There was like an Irish one, which had a little bit of Baileys. A little bit of Baileys. He takes viewer requests too. Ooh. I bet that'd be fun. My favorite, though, is there's one that has like a shit ton of garlic. I love garlic. So my favorite is like just the garlic Italian sausage. So good. So good. But you get to see him grind it. And does he use the intestines to make them? That's old school. Y'all want some sausage? How about some of my hoes? Oh, man. Oh, he does real casings? You see the entire process. Oh, wow. Badass. Someone left you a comment, corrected your grammar? Oh, my God. Fucking grammar police. I hate those people because they show up thinking that I got you. Like, aren't you stupid? You can't type. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, I'll slap you with my sausage. Mr. Sausage, make me a sausage big enough to slap this fool. Yeah, nothing worse than grammar police. Because they always think that they're cool. But they're really not. They're just douchebags. I think it was funny because they left a one-word reply to my huge message. What, the tuber or the grammar police? The MRE guy is pretty cool too. He shows videos of old meals ready to eat from different countries. Oh man, MREs are kind of rough. I've had a couple of them. The worst one I had was the clam chowder. Dude, it was so gritty. It was like taking a bite full of sand almost. It wasn't that bad, but still quite a bit of grit. Because we had a bunch of old MREs on our strike team bags for the fire department, and there was like a big fire in LA going off. So we were going through all of our stuff and like, oh, this expired like a couple of years ago. Like, really? Aren't they supposed to be like 20 years old? Yeah, I guess so. But we ate it anyway. Just random grammar police makes it better. Because I meant to sound as crazy as the YouTuber. That's cool. That's funny. He eats old WW2 MREs, lots of cool stuff. How's his stomach? I bet his stomach has got to be pretty iron. What? That person's mouse video is creeping up on 1 million views. What am I doing wrong? How come I can't get views? Like, I don't want to be a view chaser, though. I don't want to be one of those guys, but at the same time, what the fuck? I know, man, right? I can't sigh enough and disgust and remorse enough. Dude, that was like when you told me that. That was the sigh. I was just like, ugh, it hurts. You need more cute animals in your stop motion? I guess. You're right. I probably do. I should probably make like a super cute looking animal and then it morphs into like a nasty looking creature. That'd be kind of fun. Because I kind of want to be creepy. You know, my cutouts are kind of creepy. Like I feel like I'm starting to kind of, corner the market with stop motion cutouts, but not really. I really don't know many other creators that do stop motion paper cutouts. I should probably look that up today, see what my competition is. But I remember I watched this one short on this chick who's like really into South Park, and it was kind of annoying because she was doing like a makeup tutorial, but in stop motion, but it wasn't. I just got pissed because it was like this bitch has like a million subscribers. I wish I had boobs. I recently saw a live conversation. I was in mentioning favorite comedians, and the two main suggestions with agreements were Jim Carrey and Robin Williams. Jim Carrey stand up, it's it's a little cringe to me, but Robin Williams, fuck that guy. Whew, that guy is a fucking master. Like if you like, don't get me wrong, if you like impressionists or impersonators, I forget what the fucking word is, but like that's mainly what Jim Carrey's whole shtick was. It's been a long time since I've watched a lot of his stuff, but I remember just seeing clips and just kind of going like, mid. As if Jim Carrey even did more than two stand-up show, which are overrated. And I've never followed Robin's stand-up, even when trying, nor am I on a bandwagon of how good his acting was. Of Robin Williams, I thought he was a pretty good actor. Uh, he's up there. Like as far as like comedy goes, those two guys are like the best, you know. But yeah, Jim Carrey's stand up was over the top. I thought it was a little much for me. But do you think of animations when mixed with film backgrounds like Roger Rabbit or Heavy Traffic? I have ideas. I recently watched Meat Canyon's video. I think it was Discord mods are the worst. And he's starting to do stuff like that where he's incorporating live action with his animation. And he also did stop motion, which is pretty cool. So I have ideas for that where I'd let you guys in to the insanity that's in my brain. And we could just go from there, you know. I'm just referring to the comedy topic. It was stand up, not just who knows someone's funny. Yeah, I gotcha. You know who I was watching a lot of recently because I just wanted to kind of live in nostalgia for a bit was Rodney Dangerfield. Like, holy fuck, that guy has so many good one liners. I really enjoy his stuff. Um, I mean, Dave Chappelle was always my favorite growing up. Same with like Eddie Murphy and I really enjoyed Robin Williams on Broadway. I think I think that was the one. That one was pretty funny though. Who else do I enjoy stand up wise? Dude, Rodney was killing it in a Las Vegas show and even performed being heckled. I mean, I like Jack Black mainly for the first Tenacious D album, not necessarily the movie or second album or his movies, but Jack Black couldn't do stand up. Yeah, he doesn't have the right chops for it. I agree with you. I could probably talk about stand up like I could music. Oh, yeah. Well, let's dive into it. Because I've been. Oh, wait, hold on. My cat's doing shit over there. Let's talk stand up. I remember growing up and watching, what was that fucking show? It wasn't Family Matters. Full House. Remember watching Full House as a kid and Bob Saget being the clean cut dad. You know, then you watch his stand up because like in my mind I didn't know that he was like much of a comedian. And then I watched his stand up and I was like, "Oh my god. Like this guy is so fucking different." Like he cusses way too much and it's just I think he tries to be vulgar for the sake of being vulgar, you know. What's that other guy's name? There's this one dude my mom saw while I was growing up. I guess he like played here in town. Bobcat Goldwyn or something. Elmo Burris, yeah, he's good. Nate Bargatze, never heard of him. Tom Segura, not bad. Dave Chappelle, some. Cat Williams, yep, some. Eddie Murphy, old school, yep. Eddie Griffin. Dude, remember when the Kings of Comedy was out? Man, that shit was hilarious. Like Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, Bernie Mac. It was all good shit. Yeah, Goldwater. Yeah, I forget what the dude's name was, but he like talked real funny, and that was part of his whole gag. I thought it was pretty cool just because of his line delivery was unique. Steve Razzanini had a few bits. Chad Daniels had two good stand-ups. Shane Gillis, one of the best. Who's the dude that takes off his shirt all the time? Yeah, remember Bruce? Bruce. Oh, man. Bruce, I think, had the best crowd work, but he only had like two stand-up specials. Fuck, that's not... Oh, was he that big guy? The really big guy? It sounds super familiar. I think he was that really big guy, wasn't he? Yeah, I have a friend that actually started doing stand-up not too long ago, or actually like 3 or 4 years ago. She's pretty good. I really like her writing. I think she's an up-and-comer, dude. Was that Bert Kreschler? I don't like him mainly because he's telling BS stories that people think are true, and he's also a total creep. Oh, really? I don't know if I know Bert. I don't know if I know his stuff. Saw a podcast conversation with him and Tom Segura, and even Tom was trying to walk away from what he was trying to talk about. Oh, really? It was that bad? Eek. What about those joke thieves like Carlos Mencia? I heard like he stole a shit ton of jokes. Because didn't he get a lot of rap from Joe Rogan back in the day? Joe Rogan, by the way, I thought that he was a very mid comedian. He called his fans poor. Tom Segura did. Eee. Oh, Carlos and Amy Schumer are exiled. Amy Schumer should be exiled for goddamn sure. Her stand up is fucking terrible. Oh my god! Like every time I'd watch like her special, I think I'd make it like 10 minutes, and I'd just be like, I'm done. I'm like, I don't care. This shit ain't funny. Plus, she's related to Chuck Schumer, so you know the apple don't far too far from that tree. Yeah, I'll give Joe credit for his performance and the ideas he came up with, but he is too druggy related and should be a father figure. Oh, his fans complained that he talked about his wealth too much and he told them to stop being poors. Which he probably is, but doesn't show it. Well, sometimes too, it's like with comedy writing. Like I'm thinking of this where it's like how many of the acts are of that person and how many is of their persona. You know what I mean? Because it seems like with comedy writing, especially with stand up, it's either you could be yourself and have all these cool ideas, or you could be a character to push all these ideas through. So that's like a big thing. And I don't know. Like if I were to write comedy, like I think I would probably do a bit of like character work along with my own like takes. You know what I mean? I bet it'd be like a fucking schizo performance if I were to do comedy. Because I'd bring out all my characters like Honky, I'd bring out the nerd, I'd bring out everybody. I still like Tom, but yeah, he has an ego when he started as a self. Oh, yeah. I like that kind of comedy because I do that style too. By the way, we're empty. We're empty. You're gonna come out again? Okay. All right. All right. Harlan Williams? That sounds familiar too. I don't think I know that one. I don't think I know that dude. There was this guy, I forget what his name is. I remember his joke though was hilarious because it was about going to a diner and he there was like an old school jukebox and I guess he put What's New Pussycat like 20 times. What the fuck was his name? He kind of fell off though. What's New Pussycat? Oh, he had a great podcast too. Yeah, I'll have to look him up. Most may not agree, but Jerry Seinfeld has some of the great stand-up he's done for years, or even Chris Rock. I agree. Like Jerry Seinfeld is a good writer. He's a good writer. Um, Chris Rock, I always enjoyed his stand-up too. Both have excellent run, but the voice I think makes some not give them a chance. Kinda, but I mean, like that's part of their shtick. Just like that Bobcat Goldwyn or whatever the fuck his name is. Like either their voice like gives it to you or it doesn't. So I get it. How about Mitch Hedfield? or what's his name? Another good one-liner dude. Mitch Hedberg, or what's his name? Fuck. I'm terrible at names, y'all. You'll have to excuse me. I get part of it right. Mitch something. Yeah, Mitch is timeless. Yeah, when my cousin and I we were thinking about Jonesy and we were going to pitch it to studios, he wanted me to deliver the lines like Mitch, but I was like, how the fuck do I do that? Like, hey man, just do that the whole time. Hedberg. Yeah, it's Mitch Hedberg. Yeah, that's it. He was great. Hi, kitty. Oh, okay. Don't make me drop this on you. Norm Macdonald, I think, was a legend, and then no one cared until he passed. True that, dude. That is so true. He didn't get his praise until he passed, for sure. But his comedy was very, like, it had a lot of layers to it, you know, where you could take it like a couple different ways, which I enjoyed because he was actually a very smart dude. Sad. I can't believe that he kept his cancer diagnosis a secret from all of his friends and stuff, but I get it because you don't want, the media to take it and run with it. R.I.P. Norm. Do you guys like impressionists or impersonators or whatever the fuck they're called? Frank Caliendo, remember that guy? Yeah, I've watched a lot of him. He even turned a heckle moment when they were trying to kick him out, the heckler, into a heartfelt moment. Yeah, it's like he just knows how to play people, you know. He knows how to play with people and how to turn it, you know. Yeah, Frank is probably one of the best impressionists for sure, right? I was stuck on his stuff for like a good 6 months where I would just like have him in rotation, you know. Cuz I really loved his George Bush impersonation. Oh my god. So funny. And his John Madden. Here's a guy, you know. But nothing beats his George Bush. Oh yeah, his Al Pacino. I almost forgot about Al Pacino. He did a good Al Pacino. Man, what the fuck happened to comedy, guys? What the fuck happened to comedy? It's like sad to think about. Because here we're mentioning all these, comedians from when we grew up, and can you name a lot of great comedians that are currently doing it? Newcomers? I really can't. Comedy is coming back, but they're still having to discuss cancel culture. Yeah, that's a problem. It's like comedy is supposed to be slightly offensive, you know? It's like these are just like topics of whatever, Like I'm just thinking of whatever. Like I think it's funny, and then pitch it out, and people don't like it. Ooh, the whole LGBTQ thing ruined media. To be honest, at the point when it was already declining, I could see that. But I also think it's like they were trying to like push comedians that weren't really funny, and it kind of like ruined it as well because we got to be fair. Like, Amy Schumer should have never gotten a fucking chance. Honestly, like, she should have never been a comedian. I made a joke about her eating Miss Piggy, and I called it Piggy in, Piggy out. And you see her like eating like a piece of Miss Piggy off of a barbecue. Because I was really making fun of her like film career and how like it's dwindling now. I was like, oh, she got casted in the new Muppets movie, but it's actually a cannibalistic movie, Piggy in, Piggy Out, starring Amy Schumer. But the production has been halted because Amy Schumer, after eating her cast member, Miss Piggy, now has food poisoning. So we're set back 2 weeks. Like Dave Chappelle tried to side with him, but did it in a borderline offensive way. I still think he should have just said what he thought about it. And most who are actually funny still do. But you get a lot of now being borderline with it to escape the judgment while still being neutral. You know, whatever happened to just say like, dude, it's just a fucking joke, you know? Remember that old saying we grew up with? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Fucking a lot of people forgot about that. Like the whole 2020 or 2016. Shit, even earlier. I just miss a good laugh without any agendas, you know, and it feels like a lot of things that are pushed in media nowadays just they do have a slight agenda to them. And that could be actually like my bad too for trying to look for these agendas, you know? Like I'm crying wolf with it maybe. But I just feel like I'm not giving a lot of media attention anymore just because I'm tired of being let down as a fan. Give me a if you feel the same way. Like Malcolm in the Middle recently came out. I'm not going to watch it. I'm tired of reboots. You know, I'm tired of it. It's like give the newcomers a chance, dude. Do you know how many people are trying to get into the entertainment industry and all these ideas and stuff that are out there that never get to see the light of day, but then they revamp a show from 30 years ago and it flops and they're like, "Oh no, like what are we doing wrong?" Well, I don't know, maybe try and give the dude that's the up and comer with this cool new idea a shot instead of revamping something and ruining it, you know? Ugh, hot take. I just hate how fucking entertainment is. That's part of the reason why I started this channel too, is so I could just because I know like none of my shit will make it in Hollywood. So it's like let's just make it for me then. Let's make it for other weirdos that like my stuff. Other weirdos that are like me. Sorry, I didn't mean to rant, but you know. And most who are actually funny still do it. Oh, okay. I already read that. Okay, cool. I don't mean to rant and complain, but it's just kind of annoying. Cheers. Wow, look at us. We're like an hour and a half in. I'm ranting for sure. You know, we both are, you know, and that's fine. I totally like it because at least I know I'm not alone. Because man, entertainment's gone downhill. I mean, you can't normalize weird no matter how much time passes. I mean, yeah, I mean, then it's not weird anymore. You know, if you normalize weird, then that's the new normal. And it's okay to be weird in comedy because that's your niche. You know, there's some really good weird comedians, like that one chick. What's her fucking name? She's like a little short blonde chick, and she talks very like you know, kind of like that throughout most of her gig. And then she has a normal voice her normal voice that she uses for other characters. Fucking what's her name? But she's weird but funny. What the fuck was her name? Yeah, it's gonna bother me. Little short blonde lady, big eyes. Her character work was pretty good for the awkward, weird character. I really enjoyed her stuff. Fortune Femster is gay, but she's absolutely hilarious. I don't even know who that is. She has a documentary. She has some mental illness. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know exactly who I'm talking about. She's great though. I mean, you kind of have to be a little crazy to be a comedian, I feel. Which, in my opinion, is so rare I can't even name another funny gay person. There's quite a few of them. I'm sure there are. Uh, I'm sure there's someone. I'm trying to think. Uh, what about that English guy? Uh, Lizard? Eddie Izzard? Isn't he? Is he gay? You've seen too many compilations of them bombing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of cringy stuff as far as comedy goes because you know these people when they write their jokes, I'm sure in their head they hear the audience laughing because you know their own biases toward their own writing. And then of course, you know, you gotta actually, you know, do the thing. And that's when they find out like, oh shit, that was a bad idea. Oh, Ellen in the early days. Yeah, Ellen wasn't bad. She got rich and was cringe. Yeah. I remember growing up and uh we watched Ellen DeGeneres show as a family. And I grew up very Christian. And I remember when Ellen came out on her show, my mom was very much like, oh no, I can't show that to my kids. You know, like, so I remember like stopping. My mom was like, we're not going to watch that. And I was like, oh, why? And then she told us why. And I was just like, what? You know, like very confused. But I liked her stand up. I hated her fucking talk show though. So cringe. Fake as fuck. Ellen has a popcorn joke that Amy Schumer stole, which is timeless. I remember that. I remember seeing that bit. Oh shit. Fuck Amy Schumer, dude. Seriously, fuck Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer, if you're one of the three people on my live stream, just so you know, I don't like you. Your comedy's trash. You're just a spoiled rich girl that got everything she wanted. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, yeah. Those are all yep. Amy Schumer, Carlos Mencia, and even Gabriel Iglesias, I think are garbage comedians. Fluffy, when he first came out, I thought was pretty good, Gabriel Iglesias. But, like, I saw his recent stand-up, and it's still the same shit, you know? It's good, but there's no progress to it, you know? Still felt like the same jokes, which is cool, I guess he's kinda, like, sticking to his thing, but I'm sure they made some people who have no idea what comedy is laugh. Yep. Yep. Man, I wanna watch some Rodney Dangerfield. I get no respect, I tell you. No respect. 'Cause, man, that guy's fucking great. His movies were fun too. What was that one where he went back to college? Back to school, or I forget the name of it. But he was like he was on the dive team, and he did the triple Lundy. It's like, what the fuck? We had comedy festival showed us which comedians are the sellouts and goofs. I didn't even watch that, you know? And, it is funny, the hypocrisy behind it all, you know, like, it just kinda goes to show that some comedians will sell out for money. Well, I mean, most people will, but, I just remember seeing, like, the headline for it, and I was like, "Wow, these are some heavy hitters," you know, like, there's quite a few comedians, and just at that time, it was very hyper political, the atmosphere, and, I just I didn't wanna check it out because it's like, I already know what they're gonna fucking say. I already know what they're gonna do, you know? But that's kind of how Hollywood is making things too, because I'm thinking, like, Hollywood's taking more and more money from the East, you know what I mean? Like, after talking to some people that are in the business, I could kinda tell. Dusty Slay is pretty funny. He has about 3 specials worth of material, and it's all good. Who's Dusty Slay? I gotta write that down. But yeah, the whole cancel culture era ruined media and music, in my opinion. I agree. I agree. It ruined pretty much all of entertainment. Because right when you start conforming yourself to a box, there's no originality. You know, like, here's your limitations you're setting, you know? You can't venture outside of that at all. Huh? Then where's the unique material? You know, you're just closing yourself in. I don't know if it'll ever come back, but one can hope. I think, mm, it won't be as good as it was, but it'll get a lot better. I bet in 20 years, it'll be, like, fully back, though, if we continue down the path we're currently going. Because a lot of people are just fed up with the bullshit, you know? A lot of people are standing up for, like, "No, fuck you," you know? Like, they're finally saying, "No." Like, that's dumb, you know? I'm hoping too, man, because like I said earlier, like, the whole reason I'm starting my YouTube channel is because, like, I know Hollywood won't fucking buy my stuff, so I gotta make it myself because I'm not politically correct with my jokes, you know? That or I'm just a shitty writer and I you know? I'm just a shitty writer thinking I'm really cool, but I'm not. I'm like Amy Schumer, but the failed version. Hmm. Man, you guys had me talking for like 2 hours. It's a good chat. The irony is, as much as those who aren't accepted do wrong and try to normalize it, they in turn are embarrassing to the public and yet damage and yet the damage they target is still done. Like, even for those that didn't do anything wrong, like, dude, they fucking Hollywood canceled fucking cartoon characters. They canceled Pepe Le Pew. They canceled Speedy Gonzales. And all they did was exist as their own character. You know, if that doesn't tell you something. Yeah, all the canceled stuff. Yeah. It's like I get being politically correct. You know, it's marketable. But also not staying true to your tradition isn't, you know? Like, the thing that got me the most, it was, like, canceling of those cartoons, like Pepe Le Pew and stuff. I bought and still sometimes wear an official NFL jersey of the Washington football team. Good, good. Because one day that'll be a collector's item, and you could probably sell it for a lot of money. Like, when your kids have kids, I'm sure it'll be like, he's got a Washington Redskins jersey. Oh my God. No, I bet they'll stop selling it like Nazi memorabilia if the Wokies take over. Like, how dare you trade in Redskin jerseys? I always get looks, but to wear it makes me laugh. To wear it, oh hell yeah, hell yeah. What about the football team one? It's funny because they changed it twice. Oh no shit. God. Yeah, my dad has a lot to say about the NFL because my dad is like a hardcore football guy. He was actually like my football coach when my parents met. You know, because he's my stepdad, but I call him my real dad because he's better than my real dad. But he's got a lot to say about the NFL. And every time I hear him talk about it, it always reminds me of that South Park episode where they make they make their own version of football. What was it, like fluff ball? And they have to drink Tom Brady's jizz or some shit. I can't remember. I wouldn't want to wear the Redskin jersey, to be honest, but it wouldn't be offensive either way. Not even sure what they are called now. I think it's Commanders. Cheers to the fluff balls. Hey, what's up, Rainer? Good morning. Or good evening? Good evening, sir. I'm pretty sure it's the Commanders. The Washington Commanders. Yeah, fluff ball. Fluff ball was that South Park one. Oh, it's 5:47 out there. How fun. Well, cheers, man. You getting dinner ready? Anyways, I have a football team jersey and I pretend it's hilarious. Well, it is hilarious. The most hilarious shirt I got in trouble for. Down in California by the border, we have these signs that are, you know, of an immigrant family running. You know, it's just a silhouette on a yellow sign, and it says "cuidado," you know, like caution. And I remember I wore that in my Spanish class. I think I was like a sophomore or junior, I can't remember. And my Spanish teacher was so fucking offended by it. And I just remember going like, but it's a sign by the border, dude. Like, this is just a sign. You know, just playing ignorant. Like, I don't get why this is so offensive. But I got it. I was just being a little dick. Oh, getting ready to walk the dog. So you're an evening walker, huh? That's fun. But today I'm making Bernese sausage rolls. Ooh. Let me know how that comes out, because your potato bread you were talking about yesterday, oh, it sounded so good. Potato bread and sausage. Right? It sounds so fucking good. Ooh. By the way, cheers. I had a high school English teacher say that had a shirt that said "Nuke a gay baby, seal for Jesus." Oh my god! Your English teacher had a shirt that said that? Nuke a gay baby, seal for Jesus. My god. I think if I had a teacher that had a shirt like that, I'd laugh my ass off and then go, huh? Like, wait, what? What does this even mean? I just had a hippie teacher. One of the coolest teachers I had was a hardcore hippie. He was my English teacher too. He's actually the first one that actually believed in my writing abilities. I think it was in like 7th or 8th grade. He's like, you write really well. I was like, really? I do? And then ever since then, I actually had confidence. And then I got into all the smart kid classes for English because of that guy giving me praise when I needed it. It's funny how like little things like that can really change who you are as a person. I was definitely an intelligent English teacher, I would assume. She was a hippie too. It was a she? Oh my god. I was thinking it was a dude. Like a dude English teacher would definitely wear that shirt. I would not expect a female English teacher wearing a shirt like that. I had an English teacher scold me for not doing well and told me I'm only being passed for the poems I wrote. I had an English teacher like that too. That was the English teacher the year before. So imagine my surprise when like the next English teacher a grade up was like, actually, no, you're pretty good. It's like, what? I am? Yeah, just that previous teacher was a bitch. Oh. That's funny. But I was a very, like, I'll be honest, when I was a kid, I was a fucking hardcore procrastinator. Like, it was terrible. Fucking terrible. Like, thinking of all the things that I could have accomplished if I actually gave a shit in school. Man, I could have been something. I could have been a contender. So for me, procrastinating and like literally doing most of my projects, like the recess before they're due, I was very surprised that I passed with like a BC average. I was like, wow, I guess I'm kind of smart. Just got to do it, better. I was like a moron who could rhyme beyond my understanding of the rich literature world. Ooh. Anyway, I own a jersey that says football team, if anyone is wondering. Nice callback. Nice callback. Oh. By the way, my back hurts. You owe me one. Cheers. Well, you guys kept me on so long. like an hour over my allotted time. Me, I'm more good when me time happen. Mm-hmm. 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 No, seriously, like, if I wasn't such a procrastinator, that's the one thing I hope to fix, you know? Like, if my kids get that procrastination bug, I hope to nip that in the bud. Cheers. Cheers, Hannah. Hope your back feels better. Oh, and it never will. But thank you, Berserk. I appreciate you. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, it's a part of me now. It wasn't me. I was taking a nap. That's right. Man, it's a beautiful sunny morning, though. I'm going to be doing yard work here in a little bit. As soon as I get off the chat, I'm gonna do some yard work. Back pain. Keep him in think mode since passing age 30. Mm-hmm. Dude, I remember the day when I was like, it was like my mid 20s. I was like, oh, I need to fucking get a job to where I just need to use my brain instead of my body, you know? Because at that time I was a firefighter and patient care tech. So those were like 24, 12-hour shifts. I was doing like 6 days a week, 7 days a week sometimes. And I remember just like thinking to myself, like, dude, you're destroying yourself. Like, you need to think about a job to where it's less physically demanding. And now here I am. Hello. You could help with some bee sting therapy? Ooh, what if I'm allergic to bees? What if we find out I'm allergic to bees during the bee sting therapy? Do you have, what's that little fucking shot that they give you? Epinephrine? Ask me now. I still can't seem to achieve a job that is beyond trade skills. I think that's all there is, man. Unless you carve your own path on the tubage or on the media, you know, unfortunately. Come on, desk. Please, desk, happen for me. Work for me. Me want. No, I get it. I totally get it. It fucking sucks, doesn't it? But hey, c'est la vie. EpiPens, you need more than one. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it is epinephrine. Are you allergic to bees? Yeah, hammer out the toilet reports. Oh, you're now allergic to bees? You weren't before, but now you are. I've only been stung by a bee once. That was when I was a kid, so I don't know. I don't know if I am or not. I doubt it. My grandma was very allergic to bees, though. This hammer doesn't have ink, huh? We gotta go. You finish that project, though. Thanks. Bye. Thanks. But even doing, like, paperwork shit was a pain in the ass. Because I remember when I was a biomed, that's when I, like, switched careers, when I really got my diagnosis of my back being fucked up. I was like, okay, no more firefighting. I can't do that anymore. So I quit the firehouse and solely devoted myself to dialysis, and then I promoted up to biomed, which was like, you know, they were 8-hour days instead of 12s, which was nice. And it was still very physical. Like, I still had to, like, move those 55-gallon drums that we were talking about and disinfect and do a bunch of other physical stuff. Putting away stock and all that. It fucked my back up worse. And I forget why I'm saying this shit. Yeah, I'm stoned. Dang it. But anyway, doing paperwork still sucks. So as a biomed, you're responsible for all the medical documentation in the facility. And when the state audit comes around and the paperwork is not good, even if you didn't fill it out or you have nothing to do with that paperwork, you get in trouble because you're the paperwork handler. So I fucking hated that. So, like, if a dumbass tech were to not do their paperwork, I would have to do in-service after in-service after in-service just to get them to do their paperwork correctly. So it made like extra fucking work for me because people are dumb. It's like, oh yeah, how long have you been doing this job? 12 years? Yeah, this paperwork hasn't changed at all. Why are you forgetting how to do it? You know? It's just what we choose to do and also choose to be humble with. Yes, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. I think every job from the trash man to a rock star has its pros and cons. That's what I'm finding out. It's just the amount of bullshit that you could take. Exactly. Would be an ambulance driver a thing for you? I couldn't do that either, though. Because I had my EMT and I was thinking about going on a bus, but I just couldn't do it. Being stuck in a car sitting all day. Eek. I mean, if you knew your donuts were made by an angry suicidal maniac, that might not be as sweet. I had my mail delivered by a closeted serial killer. Wow. Right? I mean, dude, what a good perspective change your comment is. Because I bet a lot of people are like that, though, to where it's like they get so frustrated. Because that was me. I got to the point where I was just like, I don't want this to be my life, you know? So I did a hard shift change. And it's good for my mental psyche. It's way better for my physical stuff because I'm in pain, but I'm not anywhere close to where I was. And just the money, it's hard to be financially stable with this kind of work, but I'm only like this is my second year really trying, so we'll see. You know, I feel like I got two out of three, which isn't too bad. You know, I got the physical, I got the mental. I just don't have the money. But the other job was my mental and my physical were gone, but all I had was money. So it's an interesting trade-off I did in life. Since we're talking about like introspective perspectives, you know. It's actually kind of a cool word, introspective perspective. Does that even fucking make sense? Here's your barbecue sandwich, sir. I spent 12 hours preparing it. And it was gone in 30 seconds. I'm fantasizing about serving you glass shards. You know, if I spent 12 hours making something and somebody ate it that quickly, I'd feel kind of good about it, though. I'd be like, man, it was that good? Fuck yeah. Like, that's how I feel with stop motion. I spent 6 months making Detective Alien. 18-minute, 30-second, 32-second long animation. 6 months. For only like 300 people to enjoy. It hurts a little, but at the same time, like you were saying earlier, if you enjoy the process and it's your type of bullshit, you'll enjoy it. And I did have a good time. I had a great time making it with you guys. No, I get it. I get you're being dumb. You're being silly. I totally get you're being silly. I just like to think on it and like, yeah, man, like let me think on that. You know. I definitely know a barbecue spot that no one really understands the work and effort that goes in. They're very happy and shown longevity. Fuck yeah. Yeah, it's all about finding your passions and just fucking doing it. But then your passion can become a grind, but just like we were saying earlier, you just have to accept it if that's really your passion. You know? Everything comes with bullshit. Just if it's your type of bullshit. I get you. Man, look how long my fucking hair is, bro. I can't wait to donate this stuff. It's donatable length now. It's going to be fun. And I found a place I'm going to donate it to. I think it's called Locks of Love, and it goes to kids with cancer. Can't wait to donate it. It's going to be weird though. You ready to go inside, mister? Get the lawnmower. I need to mow my yard. Look at it. It's kind of thick right now. That's what I plan on doing today. But if you're saying I should mow my hair with the lawnmower, it might not be a buzz cut. Fuck, wasn't there like a recent movie I saw where someone's face got stuck in a lawnmower? I think it was that newest Final Destination. Yeah, it's more of a ripoff. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, did you guys watch that new Final Destination? I think it was that movie. Yeah, I got a mow today because look at all the fucking foxtails are coming up. And those are bad. Those are bad for dogs and cats. I hate foxtails. You didn't watch it? You guys didn't watch it? I wouldn't. I kind of felt like it was a waste of time. Gabby liked it, though. She really liked those movies. I did, too, growing up. Like, the first one was fun. The second one, I was like, okay, I get it. The third one was like, all right. The fourth one was like, I didn't watch it, so I don't know what it's like. So you should pull the weeds? I was trying to. I have like a whole bucket full of the foxtail tips that I was trying to pick all last week. Don't watch Avatar 3. I won't. I'm not even going to watch Avatar 2. I was content with the first one. And I'm just going to leave it there. Cuz it's like I don't care. Like you already kind of told the whole story in one movie. Why do I need the other ones? Good boy. Yeah, I'm trying to be. Our radish are coming up. These are the radish. And then some kind of spinach, or I don't know what that is. Because of the war? The war in the movie? Who did that movie? Was that James Cameron? I think it was. Best James Cameron movie? Terminator 2. Yeah, I gotta mow this bitch. Humans and clothes versus natives and hybrids. Oh God, no. No thanks. It's like the same. It's the same as the first movie. You know, you're just substituting, you know, different styles of characters for the same thing. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I honestly, that I feel like Terminator 2 was his best movie ever. Avatar, the first one was cool when it came out, just because I saw it in 3D, and I was high on mushrooms. It was fucking cool. I remember the girl that I went with. I was like, just so you know, I'm gonna go to this movie on this, and she was like, okay, I'll babysit you. And she like kept looking at me like every 5 minutes. You know, I was like, just watch the movie. I'm fine. You know. And when I forget what part it was, but it just tripped me so hard out because I was just like, man, this looks so good. It looks so real. Too much info for the YouTube, but oh well. There's a little personal anecdote that's kind of fun. Oh, you're busy with these right now? Is that germ? A germ or a booger? I get you, man. I gotta probably get going here soon. I'm sure my phone battery is. My battery on my phone is at 31%. I thought so. And I still gotta do all my chores. I gave you guys like an extra hour. Oh, it is a boogie. Okay. Cause on my end, cause I'm on the mobile, it looks like a little germ. Your phone's at 89. Lucky. I started the stream with 96. The meaningless superhero shoe needs a booger man. I already have a poop man. Booger man's probably not a stretch. I could probably do that. It's in my wheelhouse. Any kind of amorphous blob. I mean, I do have George Mucus, though. I should just take the George Mucus character and then put like a little bandana over his eyes, like the Incredibles, and then he could be Booger Man. Like that's his alter ego. Not only am I filmmaker of Turd Wars, George Mucus, I'm also Booger Man. That'd be great. And that's a great way of reusing an asset. All right, Booger Man is done. Check. Booger Man, aka George Mucus. Just gotta make him a bandana over his eyes or whatever the fuck that's called. Little mask. Little eye mask. Oh, where he wears some gloves for no reason. Yeah, he doesn't really have any arms or hands or anything. I probably should make him some appendages. Just do like green dish gloves because he's yellow. I feel like yellow and green would look good together. Maybe just gloves stuck on themselves for safety they never use. Yeah. No, that would be a good idea to make them gloves and then just have them, you know, free floating. That'd be a good idea. I think green and yellow would be a good scheme for him, color scheme. Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys for the lovely morning conversation over some coffee. It was fun. I like today's topics. You know, we talked about comedy. We talked about what's wrong with entertainment. You guys gave me some cool ideas for some characters. Today was a good day. I will use these gloves, and when I do, you'll be sorry for questioning their purpose. Because guess what? I'm gonna turn you into a booger. Booger man. Nah, that's terrible. I gotta get into character. I will use these gloves, and when I do, you'll be sorry for questioning their purpose. Yeah, we can't forget about Pasta Man. That one's too good. Instead of Spider-Man, it's Pasta Man. But thank you guys. I'm gonna sign out now. Have a good one, and I'll probably stream a little later because I still have a lot of background stuff to make and everything. So yeah, guys, have a good day, a good night, a good evening, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Bye.